This is the 7/8 centerfold. It's not the bias cut, it's 7/8 centerfold from Sunbrella. And I'm running it through the 3/4 inch binder. I don't have a 7/8 binder. That was for our old carpet binder that we got this, and it had a 7/8 binder on it. But running it through the 1 inch, it kind of wobbles a little bit on you. You don't get a good fold over. Doing it by hand sucks. It's unacceptable. It takes too long. So we run it through the 3/4. It does have a ridge. I don't know if the camera picks that up. See how this side has got like a rope end on it? It's the end of the braid. If I put that on the top, it's less likely to go squirrely on me and have to be redone. What was that? Oh, machine oil. I guess I should wipe down before I start. There we go. That better. Grab some of this Valdez cloth. We got a dripper. We keep them well oiled. Okay. And I want the blade on the Keder. We're doing the Keder for the Alabaster boat for the aft. By my notes, this is the starboard aft Keder, and that's facing the bow. That's facing the arrow points forward, always. So that's the beginning. I'll cut this tab off. That's the beginning of the zipper right there. And I want the blade up top, so if there's ever a problem with the slider, it comes off with the piece, not the Keder. About a 4 on the stitch. There we go. Oh yeah, get you a lung full of that. There we go. And then I've got, there would be a split, so there's 1, here's 2, 3, 4. Yeah, and that gets me to the back of the boat. So I'm going to make the other zippers, and then we will do some tape and we'll attach them to the Keder. This is the Keder starboard side. I already did one of the zippers. Attached it to the Keder. Now I know my Sharpies are on the inside of the boat where I marked it with a Sharpie. That's right where they split at the twist locks on the rail. And that would be the inside of the boat. Now this boat, we're hidden by a beam, so we don't have to worry about any sun shields or any of the zipper deterioration or anything like that. I sewed the binding on the edge just to strengthen the zipper tape. Where this boat sits, it's out on an end tie, and it is going to be tested by the wind. I anticipate damage, just because it's just going to get blasted with the winds coming down the mountain. So I just see the edge. That was a mistake right there. I don't know what happened to the binder, but it let it get away from me a little bit. I'm trying to judge how far away we are from the teeth. And leave just a shadow of that binding sticking out. Go. And on the first pass, I'm going to try and hug the edge of the Keder. I want this part of the walking foot right on the edge of the Keder, so my stitch is going to be right on the edge, because we're going to flip it over and sew it again. Now we're going to flip it over and sew it again on the top of the zipper's binding. So I should catch all of it going through. There we go. I'll go through and sew all the zippers, double sew the zippers to the Keder. And then I'm going to go and cut the screen panels and sew those on this, remembering that this is the inside of the boat. And everything dressy is on the inside because it's backed by a beam. So there's nobody ever going to see the outside. So this can have all the folded over seams and all the yuck on this side, which is the opposite of what I normally do. But out on the boat, it looks fabulous. Hopefully you got a chance to see that video. I posted it yesterday. But this will be the whole aft section. So I'm going to repeat that. I'll get the zipper over here. I'll get it right so it's the right side. I'll get it taped. I'll get it glued to the Keder. Sew it twice. We'll pick it up when I'm getting some screen cut. All right, here we go. The screen comes off the roll in the pattern going this way. But if we hung that on the boat, it looks like the boat is crying or stained and all the streaks are running down. We've seen old derelict boats, and that's what they look like. So we have turned the pattern 90 degrees so the pattern runs with the boat. So all the pieces have to be cut to height. There's a little bit, well, there's a lot of waste because we're coming out this way, the height that we need, then we're going to flip it 90 degrees and chop off the end. And what I'm getting is a lot of drops for width that I don't, I mean, that's just how it is with a pattern. You always have to order extra. So this, again, is the aft. Here I've got the port. The starboard is already there, already done. That's starboard 5, 6, 7, and 8. Now we're going to do port 6, 7, and 8. And then it'll be ready to go back out to the lake. We'll get these cut and trimmed and then we'll sew them on. Keep it attached to the Keder so that the zipper doesn't deform, stretch, or lengthen in any fashion. Right, now the Keder can be separated. We need to buzz it for loose strings. Want the pole lock on the inside, since I don't think anybody's going to be standing on the outside of the boat trying to unzip it on the second story. And this is number P5. Port side, number 5. Whoop. Well, that's good. Look at that, a nice black dot right in the middle of the screen. Nobody will ever see it. Shh. There we go, port number 5. Now we can put zipper stops on the Keder, and all this will be ready to go to the lake. This is the port side. 5, 6, 7, and 8. There's the starboard side Keder. 5, 6, 7, and 8. So we'll get those bagged up and ready to go out to the lake. All right, making the zipper shields. I'll need 6, I think 6, maybe 8, I don't know. 6 for each side is what I'm gonna start with. That way when I come back from the lake, I'll have these already fabricated. Basically, it's just fold it in half and sew it down. And if you get your Sailrite magnet and your Susi magnet, I have to use the Susi because my door slides open. It'll slide open easy on me, so, and I want to keep everything right up against the foot, and that helps keep me in there. And if you get your fingers just right, fold in half for me. That one's going to be a scrapper if you don't pull it together. There we go. If you get too many out behind you, it'll mess it up. It doesn't want to push right, and then it doesn't fold in half well.
Bringing Bakersfield all over North America. You're listening to Dwight Yoakam and the Bakersfield Beat. Serious
Go. There's a dozen to get us started. When we come back with all the screens from the lake, they're in the bag, ready to go. All right, good afternoon, Josh U TV followers. It is a windy December 2nd. It's a little bit in between right now. That's kind of got things done out here, was just wait for the blusteries to pass and then get my twist locks and other things done. And one piece is not to my liking, so it's going back to the shop, put it on the screen stretcher, and then up here trying to template the brow. That was an experience. You get halfway done and then the breeze kicks up again, as you can see by the way things are wagging around. It's a little windy, but we got it done. We're gonna go over to the over to A-Dock, to the houseboat out there, and see if I can get her new gate templated as well. But it's deteriorating fast. I mean, it's just getting too much to even be out here trying to make templates. When you make patterns or templates in the wind, nothing ever turns out well. Also, he was supposed to get out here and finish this railing. These railings fold down flat so that the I-beam turns sideways across the boat and he can launch the boat. But he was supposed to finish, there's supposed to be a post here to clamp that to, and right now the screens are what's keeping the railing from wanting to fold down onto the floor. So I pushed the little paddle board up there, and paddle boat, pelican boat, and the chair up just to give it a little reinforcement. And then we called the boat owner and let them know they need to get out here and check their vessel and check out the new screens. Like I said, one panel's going back to the shop. The other one here, I'm just going to leave it rolled up because with all the wind, it's really going around. I'm afraid it's going to get ripped. So we're just going to put it in the roll-up mode, and the other one's got a nice firm attachment. Gonna go down and put the modified piece on the bow and get out of here. I am hungry. It's lunchtime. I want to thank you for following along.